Big one. Yeah. You are? You alright? Yeah. Ooh, that's a big one. That is a big one, Steve, look. You are? 7 nets in?
No, 7 fish in the net.
Mm.
And then I put another one in each. What do you have?
That one will come off the start and that one will crack pulled off on that.
$39.4. Thank you. That's right.
No? Unless you've got £100 there.
38 dead.
Monkey see, monkey do. I'm not fishing fees. That's up fair one, aren't they, son, here, or no? You should be got £40 for that.
What?
Copying. Not you, in.
36.12.
Need a big net here, Nick.
I've got my last one, I think I've got a big net. This one I own.
Oh, yeah, she got another net in here.
5 nets.
No, I didn't see that. Hid that one away. How many nets you had?
5. Is it 5? 4. No, he's got another one down there.
This is 4, yeah.
I've got some big fish in for one.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah, it's rich, isn't it? 35.6, I'll get this fully out.
You're not meant to.
No, I haven't.
Another hour. Another 20 minutes. 43 dead.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
No, I caught meat short and down the edge.
Right, it's crunch time. Last day of the festival, and I'm on Trelawney and Twin Oaks. Now, with the position I was in, which was fourth in the festival with 1 day to go, Lee Edwards was winning with 4 section wins. There's Tom Arnott has got 3 section wins in a second. Craig Edmonds has also got the same, and I have as well. So there's 3 of us with 3 section wins and a second. But I'm trailing on weight, so I desperately needed. Obviously, a section win is the most important thing to get on the last day, and also a good weight to have a chance of beating them if we did end up tying on points. So I was hoping to draw Twin Oaks. And it was just my week. I drew bang on. I drew 14 on Twin Oaks. there's been quite a few pegs producing on Twin Oaks, but 14's not produced at all this week. But you'd always take it. It's a great area. 16's are classed as the best peg in England. And 18's thrown a weight up this week. Peg 4's thrown a weight up a few times. Simply because there seems to be a bit more space down there. So 14 I was over the moon with. A really, really strange day, to be honest with you. I've gone with the approach to fish bomb and meat, bomb and bread, catch what I can throughout the stages of the match, and obviously it's a bagging time the last 2 hours, whether it's the short pole or down the margins. That was mental plan. And with 2 hours remaining, I got 7 fish in my net, which were on the bomb and meat. I've had 2 fish on the bomb and bread, and then all of a sudden I've had an arrival on the short pole. I've had 5 or 6 fish in a short space of time on 8mm meat short, which I've fed from like the second hour of the match. I've just loose fed 8mm meat at 5 metres, and as I say, with 2 hours remaining, I've dropped on that and I've had a flurry of fish. And then the best time, I forgot to turn the camera on, to be honest with you, because I was that focused with my fishing. I just, pressing the button on the camera was the last of my priorities. But in the last hour and 20 minutes, I've fished really tight down the margins, right against the banking, which was only like 12 inches deep, very clear water. But as soon as I fed some bait there, the fish have moved in straight away. And I'd say in the last hour and 10-15 minutes, I've had a really big weight. I've had some big fish that are lucky enough where I've hooked them and have come straight in. And I reckon I've put, got to be over £100 in the net in the last hour and 10 minutes. So I ended up having a pretty faultless match the last 2 hours. Never lost a fish in the last 2 hours. I've lost 2 fish early on the bomb and meat, but like what I said in the video, because you're fishing a reasonably long hook length because of the rules of this festival, I'm sure a lot of the time you're hooking them on the outside of the mouth. But down the edge and short, I never lost a fish, and there were really big fish that were catching up to like £12. And I just had a fantastic match. I'm sure we've all had these matches where you can look back and think, it was a faultless match, and it was, to be honest with you. I had a really enjoyable day's fishing, and I've ended up with £191, which has won the section and won the lake. So obviously then it's come to presentation. I'm then obviously, before the presentation, trying to find out how Tom Arnott had gone on and Craig Edmonds. I heard that Lee Edwards has struggled on following, lost the double figure fish that's cost him winning the festivals because he'd have walked away with 5 section wins. And then I heard on the grapevine that Tom Arnott had won his section on Trelawney, and also Craig Edmonds has won his section on Tree Waters. So then I was trying to find out what weight they'd won the section with. And obviously, I take into consideration that I'd had a big weight, £191. I think I needed £120 to beat Craig Edmonds, who was winning our kind of like, us three with weight. So anyway, it took me about an hour to find out, and I eventually found out. So once I realised I'd beat them by £70, that was it. Happy days. I'd won festival, which, to be honest with you, I was over the moon with. To win something like that is massive, and I've been very close a few times, and you always, down there it's so tight, you've got to have a perfect week. And yeah, I've done some great pegs, but I feel as also that I've fished a pretty good week myself, quite disciplined, quite organised, and especially 2 or 3 of the matches where I felt as if I'd timed things right, and dropped on certain lines at certain parts of the match, got rewarded with certain runs of fish that have definitely got me out of jail. So all in all, it's been a fantastic week. So absolutely over the moon to have won the festival, and happy days.